Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. The guys looking at Sacramento, they took the win in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And Kevin, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Now Sacramento starting five. Terrence Jones out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Rudy. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Collison. The feed now to Gay. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Gay's got his first points of the night.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender. That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Now here's Collison. He's tightly guarded. Clock at 6. And he's off on his first shot of the game. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Dishes it to Gay. In the corner, Henry with it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Rockets #1.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Rockets on defense. Kicks it to Jones. He feeds it to Henry. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Kings shooting their first free throws here for the night. And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. Brewer is checked in for Monty Eunice. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Now in transition is Brewer. Here we go. And a wide open look for free. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Outside Collison. And it's sent back by Cruz. And here...
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Sacramento shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Freak gets to Ariza. Freak dishes to Ariza. Freak with it. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harden. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed. Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
The Kings shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. That's good from Gay. The Kings trailing. Collison kicks to Henry. Collison with a screen on Harden. Henry passes to Collison. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, G, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. That free throw good from Collison. He doesn't get the second one.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's Gay. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
And here's Freak. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Gay outside. High post shot. The Rockets pull it in. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And they were unbeaten against this club last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Yeah, it's really plain as pound cake. They're the better team. They'll look to prove it again here tonight.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Darren Collison.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Outside Rondo. The dish now to Cousins. Feeds it to Jones. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. That one is on a reason.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Houston with it. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
Here's Gay, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Gay's got 8.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Yes, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat. He said their scouting report is really all about how to handle Dwight Howard. Obviously a tremendously impactful player at both ends of the court. Coach said, offensively, we always need to know where he is. Defensively, it's always about doing your work early, trying to hold your ground and deny him prime position inside. Sounds like a good plan, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Gay. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Freak? Averaging about 23 points for 4 rebounds. And really just excellent numbers. I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
Caspi, he's checked in for the Kings. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Harden up top. Boy, that win the other night against the Spurs, another guy who really showed up to play.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
That bucket in no time at all. Harden's got 9.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Cousins dishes to Rondo, and it's sent back by Howard. Cousins against Howard. Second chance shot, and he hits the jump shot. He has 5.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Harden outside. Offensive rebound. Brewer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, Trevor Ariza's doing a nice job bodying up on the defender with that pick.
The Kings trail by 4. Rondo kicks to Gay. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Freak kicks to Harden. And Houston again with the bucket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Henry passes to Rondo. Cousins with a screen for Rondo. Down low.
That's the wall.
No good from Cousins.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Rondo. Freak dishes to Harden. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 6-point Houston lead.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Here's Rondo. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Harden, that's good.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
And this, now a list of guys who can shoot it as well as they can pass it. The point guards with the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. Freak, number 1. Rajon Rondo, 4th.
The best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, you know, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
Well, you know they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even as deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
They set the pick. To the left wing, and Caspi kicks to Bellinelli. 4 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here, and Cousins gets it to go. Houston leading by 5. Beverly the pass to McDaniels. Howard up on top. He's guarded by Cousins. Howard dishes to Beverly. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cruz. Rebound by Caspi. The Kings trail by 5. And McLemore kicks to Rondo. Out to the right wing. At the top of the key, Cousins.
That's the wall.
Rockets with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Howard the pass to Cruz. Goes, jamming that one home.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure